Good morning. This morning, once again, I decided to write out the tarot cards and the Mayan calendar. This is a big day, for all of us. This is May Day, May Day, according to the church-based calendar. I'm saying this, doing my best to be impeccable with my words, but my understanding, and I'll look it up later and I'll do a retract or whatever it's called when you put out something not true and then later on you go, oh, well, it appears that it wasn't safe and effective. Our bad. Yeah. So anyway, the church, my understanding is Gregory or somebody, the Gregorian calendar. Like Gregory, maybe it was a pope. I got to make it up. This is all made up. So I'm being truthful in that this is made up and may actually be true. So let's say Pope Gregory said, you know what? These pagans, these druids, these earth worshippers are like all kind of lined up with the cycles of the earth, summer into fall, fall into winter, winter into spring. And it just keeps happening, and they're all in balance with nature and each other, and we've got to do something about that. They celebrate the lunar months, cycle to cycle, 28 days, and then 28 days, and then 28 days. This is the way they live their lives, is in harmony with nature. We need to do something about this. We need to break that up. So instead of 13 months in a year, which is kind of the nature of nature, we're going to make it 12 months. And we're just going to arbitrarily decide how long those months are. And we're going to name them after, things like Januarius and Februarius. We're going to just name them. We're going to kind of extract some of the things that were in nature's calendar, and we're going to make it seem like it's nature's calendar, but it'll never quite make sense. So they'll have to make up things like 31 days, half September, April, June, and November, all the rest of 31, or maybe I said 31, except for February, which has 28, except during leap year. And if it left me confused as well, until I discovered the Mayan calendar, which is the 13 lunar tones. So tone 1 through 13. And we're just completing lunar month 10. And we're moving into lunar month 11, which is going to occur tomorrow. So tomorrow, and I'm sorry for saying it like tomorrow, like I say borrow or sorrow or sorry or whatever. It's like my 6 months spent in Canada that just got pronounce these words like they look, like sorry. People say, no, it's sorry. And I go, is there an A? Like, isn't sorry like a sort of dress thing people wear in India? But anyway, see, I get distracted by all these thoughts in my head, but when I write things down, it seems much more like coming through. Maybe I'll get to that point where it's just coming through. But tomorrow is the month, 11th month. Oh yeah, because there's 13. and it's the spectral moon of liberation, to dissolve, release, and liberate. Now, I don't know if about you, but I found the previous month, lunar 10, the planetary moon of manifestation, which was to perfect, produce, and manifest, was probably accurate in that it perfected, produced, and manifested a new me by destroying the old me. So it reminded me of back in 1996 when it was suggested I choose a goddess to study with, and I chose Kali. I just randomly opened up the goddess book and said, I'm going to just study with the goddess that opens up in this book. And I opened it up to Kali, and I began studying with her. And she destroyed my life. Literally, she just destroyed it and then helped me rebuild it. And then I rebuilt it into a much better life where I was serving a much larger consciousness, which we're all moving to. And some of us less comfortably than others. This last month just was like, gosh, of all the well, all the great months I've had in my life, last month was not one of them. Yeah, it manifested all right. Change. So, this next month, we get to experience the change of our consciousness. We get to explore ourselves. We get to become liberated from this restricted Gregorian calendar that tells us what months are and what they mean and all this stuff. And we go, how come this doesn't fit with any sense of reality that I persecutedly feel? That's why we just do these little videos to tell you that there are two really good posts about the tarot cards and the Mayan calendar. I wrote them myself. I approve of them. I think they're excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it gets me thinking of Wayne's World. So I got it. Most excellent. So anyway, I've got to just stop because we're moving towards the birthday of the goddess, who I personally get to live with, and yeah, that's all I can say. I live with the goddess, and may you be so fortunate that we can compare notes later. Okay, that's it. Oh, by the way, I'm Steve. This is my YouTube channel that my IT person, my ETIT person helped me create so that I could confuse you to the point where you just had to discover reality for yourself. And then you discovered a much better reality than the one you had thought you understood prior. All right. Have a really good day, and we'll just see what this next month of liberation looks and feels like.